We are a 14-year-old organization focused on building a global innovation platform for climate innovators. We want to support climate SGBs in accessing global markets, be it United States, the EU, the UK, India, Africa, Brazil, Southeast Asian markets. We want to be able to support them with global market access. We launched this program basically looking at technology for greening industry, enabling the E of ESG. So on one hand, we are creating a platform to understand the needs for green innovation and to connect with the Climate Innovators program for global market access, to really create a platform which actually showcases climate innovators from around the world to also market opportunities by adopters of green technologies from around the world as well. So ANDE members who are supporting SGBs, if they are working with climate innovators, we have a roadmap, tools and a process to actually help their climate innovators first of all understand which would be the most suitable international market for them to kind of go abroad, and then help them with support and advice to kind of select a couple of those markets or even one of them based on the right kind of technology market fit. Because on one hand, today climate innovation is required all over the world. So for a climate innovator to think about where to go, it's quite overwhelming. On one hand, they have to deal with the market opportunities of their local market, prove to their local investors, but I think it's also their right to have information about new international markets, because there could be a possibility that they could fail in their local market or succeed in the international market, or maybe find certain kind of customers in their local market, but research partners and other kind of supply chain partners in international areas as well. So the idea is to give them access to the information on the markets as well, to kind of go global. So for the accelerators and the incubators and business support organizations around the world who are a part of the ANDE network, we want to give them the possibility of helping their climate SGBs be aware about international markets, help them select the most suitable one, and then actually expand into those markets, really handhold them with the market entry process, because it's hard for climate SGBs to do this on their own, to figure out which market, and then once they figure out which market, how do they do it, right? So we have the services to kind of help them validate the market, as well as find customers and partners, develop pilot projects, and also connect with the right kind of funding for that specific local market. The world can collaborate and grow. I mean, India has hosted the G20 this year. Next year it's going to be Indonesia. So clearly the global south is leading the way the world has to think. So it's very good, bread organization like ANDE to make that first step into Ghana. And it's also great for members like us to have a deep dive into the Ghana ecosystem, in the sense that in 3 days we're meeting so many actors from Africa all in one place. And imagine if you have to do that across the African Union, that's a huge effort. But what ANDE is bringing to the table, because there are people from all over Africa which have gathered together in Ghana. So it's like kind of meeting the African Union all in one place. ANDE works with the development sector and it works with entrepreneurs. So I think these two worlds, connecting it at a global level, it's not that easy. To bring the different elements of the ecosystem, whether it is the SGBs, the corporates, the NGOs, the governments, everybody together on one platform. I think ANDE is doing a very good job of bringing that, and I feel every time I come to an ANDE conference, I'm meeting with old friends and collaborators as well as new ones. You really get to learn what people around the world are doing, find new partners, find ways to collaborate rather than reinvent the wheel in the work that you're doing as well. And I think for people who meet us also, they get to know about our latest programs and possibilities, and it becomes a great place to network. And I've made some fabulous friends, and I think that it's an amazing experience overall.